Mike, let me ask you this question, because a lot of people who don't like the Eagles have criticized the Eagles, and particularly up here, and have said that this has been the easiest path for an NFC team in a long time to get to the Super Bowl, not having to face the Vikings, not having to face Detroit this year. Obviously, you don't agree with that, but I'm curious what your thoughts are from an Eagles perspective. We don't get a lot of Eagles callers here into the show.
This is great.
I'm curious what you think, and if we lived in a different world, do you still think the Eagles would be here if they had to face Detroit or Minnesota or a different team?
I think we would have.
I think you would have too.
Not being a homer, but that's just how we're built. It's really predicated on that defense.
It's on the defense.
And I love Jalen, and I think he would be a star, an even brighter star, given if he was in a situation like Buffalo or Kansas City, but he's not called to do all that. We got Saquon. We got that Hummer/Lamborghini to do his thing, and A.J. Brown's just got to accept that. So to answer the question.
Or read a book on the sidelines.
Yeah. we probably would have beat Detroit, but it'd have been a classic. You know what I mean?
That would have been good.
And we would have beat Minnesota, but that would have been a classic too, you know. But hey, I'll take it this way. I just want my W.
Yep.
It's like when we beat the Pats a couple years ago.
With Saint Nick Foles.
We won't talk about that one. I'm more mad at that one than I think that and the Giants losses, to be honest with you, because of the four quarterbacks, Mike, that were in that in the championship games. It was Nick Foles against Case Keenum. It was the Eagles against the Vikings, and then it was Tom Brady against Blake Bortles. The final four teams remaining. I mean, you just can't make some of that stuff up. But Nick Foles, an Eagle legend, you guys immortalize him down there, and I think rightly so.
I'm going to tell you, Nick Foles for that game was out of this world.
Yeah.
He balled out.
He balled out. I've never seen something like that happen like that.
Yeah.
Where Nick, unheralded guy came in and balled out like Joe Montana and plus like Alpha Joe Montana.
Right.
He was unbelievable that game. He wouldn't miss anything. He was dialed in, and they deserved the win.
And that's what scares me. That's what scares me about Patty, because I know Andy and I know Spags. They bring in not the A+, the A++.
Right.
And I just, that's the variable. Those dudes are the top of the tops. And so even though my numbers and my running game, you get that anomaly of those superstar greatness. So that's why I'm not taking any phone calls. I'm gonna be in the basement under the covers, just praying and watching.
Just hold on, man. Just hold on to your ego stuffed animal, a stuffed ego animal.
And if we lose, straight up, I won't be that heartbroken, because I do believe we're watching greatness. It's like when I'm not a Jordan fan.
Yeah.
I think Jordan's the best, but I'm not a great Jordan fan. But I appreciate, and I know you guys do too, that we lived in the era and we saw that.
Yeah, I definitely.
And I'm not a Brady dude. But I'm appreciative that I saw this guy.
And you know what? I love that. I don't hate. I want to emulate or imitate or duplicate. Yeah. Don't hate, imitate, duplicate, or whatever you have to do. But that's success, and you have to admire. You have to admire somebody who's that good, who keeps at it, and that's what we all aspire to in life. That's what we should. There should be no room for envy. Exactly. So, Mike, we're gonna have to cut you off a little bit so we can move on a little bit.
Mike, thanks so much. No, I agree with you. I mean, I've criticized the Chiefs before, but they found a way to get it done, and let's hope for your sake that they don't get it done tomorrow. And I think it's going to be a good game regardless. And I think the Eagles have proven that. We'll get to that throughout the day. We have our predictions, but we keep listening and you'll hear it. But I will say, Mike, just one thing too. I mean, the NFC East is shaping up to be a really interesting division. You know, it's always been sort of a laughing stock in the NFL for many years with some poor teams. And I think what we're really seeing is going to be a clash for many years to come between Jalen Hurts and Jaden Daniels. I think it's going to be really, really great to see. And does that concern you, Noel? I don't know.
I don't know, but
no.
Yeah.
But thank you. Thank you for calling, Mike.
Mike, calling anytime. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.